help you. And if you need help, do not hesitate to ask your friends. And also, there are also some facilitator and committee that you can ask if you have any questions. Okay, so don't forget that this meeting is being live streamed on YouTube. So I will say hi to our friends in YouTube. Welcome to our weekly meeting, Thursday edition. We will be here until 8:30. Okay, so we're going to have a very a unique topic today because our conductor is not here in Jakarta, not in this country currently. Now she is in India. So all the way from India. She is being broadcast here in Britzone just for you. So I'm glad to see the attendance list. We have almost 70 people. Okay, so be patient because we only have limited facilitator. Maybe it will be a little bit crowded in the FGD room, but I promise you to have representative in for every group of FGD. Okay, so we'll try to make time for that. Okay, I'll say hi to some guests in here. Chusna, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm here. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, fine.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sotangrang.
South Tangerang.
Yes.
Okay. It's amazing that uh, with this online meeting of Red Zone that people coming from far away, from Tangerang, even from overseas, even our conductor is from overseas. Okay, Chusna, so this is not your first time, right?
No,
No? Okay.
no.
Uh, how often do you come to the meeting?
I forget. I have a long time to join this group, this
Mhm.
person because I didn't match the time for the community this event.
Okay. So actually, this online class, Thursday, we start to have it this year.
Yeah.
So how many time have you attend Thursday class online?
This is the first time.
Oh, this is first time.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So how do you know about this class?
I visit the Instagram.
Yes.
Uh, I know the online in Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Wednesday is closed or just move to the Tuesday.
Yeah, so actually at the beginning of this year, we have Wednesday class. Usually we have Wednesday class every year, but starting 2023, which is this year, we switch it to Thursday because it's just kind of too close between Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
So we move it to Thursday. And for the first time after pandemic, we have online class. So this is the only one online class in Britzone. So hopefully you can join.
Okay.
Okay. Uh,
Okay.
but don't forget that we have Saturday and then Tuesday that you can surely join offline. Okay.
I hope they join in the Thursday and then Saturday.
Yes, you
Okay.
should. Thank you, Jusna.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. Abi. Abi, can you hear me?
I
Yes.
can hear you. Hello.
How are you, Abi?
Sorry, I'm
Where are you from?
take a dinner.
It's okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Bogor, Pen City.
See, all the way from Bogor, so there is no problem joining the online class. So, is it your first time joining
No,
Thursday? No? Okay.
Oh, actually,
Uh-huh.
this is I don't know exactly. This is many times I'm joining in Britzone.
Mhm.
So many
Very
times. I
good.
don't know exactly how many times.
Very good. It means that you are a loyal member.
Yeah.
Well, people will say loyal customer at the store. Okay, enjoy your time, Abi, in today's class. Okay,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you, Abi. Okay, guys, I want to say hi to every one of you, but I guess we don't have enough time for that. I will start the class with announcement. Okay, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, all visible.
Okay, good. Thank you for responding. Okay, welcome to the largest English club. Okay, hold on. I have to make it bigger so you can see the whole thing. Okay, can you see the whole thing? Can you see the full page?
Sir,
Yes, I see.
Yes, okay, good. Okay, welcome to the largest English community in Indonesia. Hopefully next year will be, I don't know, in the world or in the continent. Because we are going online, so this is the chance for us to have members and conductor from different cities and also different countries. Uh, and remember that Britzone are uh, based on this pillar, which is English education, volunteering, and also free and open platform. So as I told you before that we have 3 classes. So these are the choices for you. If you can come after office hour, you can come to Debdikbud. It's every Tuesday, start at 7 o'clock until around 9. You can have offline classes. So actually it's a bit different because you actually have to come to the place and experience the class by yourself. And then if you can, maybe you're still at the office, just like today, you can join every Thursday, which is we have online class if you still stuck at the office. Of course, you can just turn on your smartphone or a laptop and then join through Zoom. Okay, and of course, we have Saturday. So this is for you who actually are very busy during working hours or work business hours, which is Monday to Friday. So we have Saturday. So it's a little bit laid back. You can actually experience a lot of fun topics there. There will be a lot of games and playing and meeting new friends every Saturday. So the time is a little bit different. It starts at 11 and then finish around 1 o'clock. This is definitely a choice for you who are very busy on working days. And this is also a new addition for this year, 2023. Before we don't have this class, which is Britzone uh, outing or outdoor class. So the location can be anywhere from museum, cafe, mall, park. So this is to bring variation to your English learning. If you're being bored inside a class or inside a Zoom meeting, definitely you can choose this one. This is only once a month. So make sure you get the schedule right. So it could be anywhere. So it's very good for you who get bored easily. Okay, don't forget this is something you should follow so you don't miss any news. And also this is the merchandise. If you already follow us and you like the stuff, so we have a very good stuff like eco bag, t-shirt, notebook, stickers. You can check them out. So this is the Instagram and also the phone number of Kariska. You can actually stalk her, ask how much is it. And also this is our sponsor, which is Library of the Education and Culture Ministry. And of course, that we will have this session, which is a tradition. We have to do it. So it become a challenge when it's online because some of you may be not prepared to open your cam, but I told you at the front so you can prepare, like putting your hijab, etc. I will ask after Q&A or after conductor session to take a picture. Okay, I hope all of you can participate and open your cam. Okay, guys, this is the announcement. Thank you so much for listening to the announcement. Now I will move on to our main topic today. So I'm very glad that we have a very special friends, very special guest all the way from India. Well, she is Indonesian 100%, but I have to ask herself what is she doing in India because I don't really had a chance to talk to her. I just met her, I think, last month for a reunion. For what reunion? Okay, we'll have to find out that. Rethia, how are you?
I'm quite good, catching up a flu a little bit. It's getting better, but so far so good.
Okay, so a doctor can catch a flu as well.
Of course, we're human after all.
Okay, so Rethia, I know your schedule is quite busy lately, but I really appreciate you to give your schedule for us. And I think the topic that can be shared by you is very interesting for all of us, from the point of view someone who's actually in different countries. Maybe some of us never been to India, like me. So I just will imagine India from your story.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully, I give a good impression of India.
So okay, you have to tell me. I know that you are a doctor. Can you tell me what is actually your educational background, just for everyone so can understand your background before
Okay.
moving on.
Okay. Actually, I am an anesthesiologist, that
Mhm.
the one who put people to sleep. But
That sounds scary. Okay.
yeah, but
Uh-huh.
it's been a while since I work in the hospital.
Uh-huh.
It's been mm, maybe more than 10 years because I've been like nomaden. So I'm living in different places. So it's kind of hard to. And so, yeah, I am in the medical background, but now I am a housewife.
You're a housewife and also a nomaden, and now
Yes.
you're in India. So I have not seen you for quite long
Yes.
after,
It's been a while.
yeah, it's been a while after the United States moment, yeah, which is a long time ago. So the story, I know that you're a doctor, that you're actually having a family full of doctor, like your parents are also doctor, right?
Yes, yes,
And your husband also a doctor.
yes. My husband also a doctor.
Okay, so what makes you nomaden and then now you end up in India? So where have you been going?
Okay. The first time I was living in Berlin because my husband
Mhm.
taking his master degree there in Germany.
Uh,
So we stayed there. We lived there for like a year,
mhm.
and then after that we moved to Thailand for 3 months because he finishing the thesis in Thailand.
Mhm.
And after that we has a chance to live in Geneva because he's has an like internship program in WHO in the Geneva for 6 months. And then we back to Indonesia, and it was like maybe around 6 years in Indonesia.
Yes.
And then we've been in India since December of 2018.
Wow, I do not expect that you mention more than one country.
Yeah, it's been a journey, but yeah.
So for you, woman and a housewife, like being in different countries, like you have to adjust, and you
Yes.
actually have to have like a new house or temporary house.
Yes.
Like the, does it upset you?
Uh, Maybe because our background was an exchange student 30 years ago, I start to adapt with living in different places. I don't know. I think that's the first time like I live outside of my home
Uh,
because after that I went to university in Jakarta, so I just stay at home until I finish my anesthesiology.
uh,
So and then after that had the chance to live abroad again after quite some times.
uh-huh.
And yeah, it was like adjusting is yeah, it takes time to adjust, but
Yes.
in my mind, like uh, we have to adapt where we are. So we cannot like expect everything like maybe I want something like in Jakarta where I used to live, but it I challenge myself to
Yes.
become like to adapt to the around me. Like so, like we're living in Berlin, so we try to live like Berliners.
Like that's right. That's right. Because I remember when we were in the States, like right away after we move to the States, we get culture shock.
Culture shock. Yeah.
So you move like a lot of times, so there there must be a lot of culture shock. So uh,
Yeah.
do you remember?
Of course. Mhm.
Do you remember which country that makes you culture shock and then uh bringing a big challenge for you?
Uh, for culture shock, I don't have like I don't have a too big problem in
Mhm.
each places, but the language is the problem for me because I when we moved to Berlin that we learn a little bit German, and it's a different language and different, it's like
Yes.
first time I arrive, it's like when you take a bus or take a train, you feel like a little bit. It's
Mhm.
like people's gargling. So so I don't understand. But and then yeah, I took a language course there. So at after sometimes I could understand like, okay, this is what people saying. So language is most problem with me because I'm not like easy with language. Like
Yes.
uh, and I live like Berlin with the Germany and Geneva with French and then Thailand with the Thailand. So each
Yeah.
time we move, it's a different language.
I just I can imagine how hard it is for you, like German and then French and then Thai.
Yeah.
Those
Thankfully
are
that
not
my
easy language.
husband is able to catch up a little bit here and there with the language.
Uh-huh.
He is easier to learn language. So yeah, it's easier when with him.
Uh-huh.
So without him, it's a little bit like challenge to go out.
So your husband must be because he's a doctor, he involved a lot with locals, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. For some people, it's easier to learn language, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So different, he can speak a little bit French, he can speak a little bit Germany now. He even like took a course in here for a Hindi,
Uh-huh.
so he knows a little bit more than me for Hindis. For me, it's like I can say which vegetables I want to buy, which fruit I want to buy. I can understand when they say with the Hindi language, but other than that, I
So
don't.
it's actually practically vocabulary for emak-emak ya.
Yes, yes, yes. For shopping, belanja di tukang
Okay.
sayur.
Yeah, that's I think that's what you should do because I think like tackling the whole language I think is very hard in a very
Yes,
short time. So maybe just uh trying to be good in just some part of it, I think it's enough, right? Because
yeah,
you don't you don't really have to work, right?
yeah, yeah. Thankfully, I don't have to work in it.
You're very lucky. Your husband has to work. Uh, okay, so I think because you mentioned about India and learning Hindi, so I think everyone in here learning English already. But I know it could be a hard a challenge to learn another language, whether it's Mandarin, it's Korean, it's Japanese. How about Hindi? Do you think it is quite easy to learn?
No, Hindi is a pretty complicated language, I think. And the problem in India, they have a lot of language, not only Hindi. So Hindi is not like national language. Like we are
Oh,
in Indonesia, we use Bahasa Indonesia for daily language.
yes.
But in India, there's a lot of language, and not all people can speak Hindi. So, uh, yeah,
There also a problem as well.
yeah. Where I live, we speak. I live in New Delhi, so people in here speak, of course, speak the Hindi. But
Uh,
like if you went to Tamil Nadu or other place like Kerala or some other place, they speak other language. So we are not like, yeah, we just like use English for communication.
that's why Indian use English a lot because they don't speak in one language, so they don't understand
Yeah,
each other, right?
yeah. But the problem is not all Indian can speak in English.
Uh,
So
So how?
yeah, that's a bit
It's
a
another
problem.
challenge.
That's another challenge because like if you if they have a education like a high school,
Yes.
they can understand English because they learn English in school, and of course if you go to the college and university and etc. But for people who just maybe graduate from like primary school or something like that, they don't able to speak English. So yeah,
Hmm.
like in here I have the one who helped me to like help clean the house and everything.
Yes.
She doesn't really speak, but she can like understand a few words. So we just use body language.
Plus body language and sign
Yeah,
language.
we use Google Translate instead
Oh my.
to
How
speak.
do you cope with that day to day because your helper cannot really speak English well, cannot communicate well with you? Like, have you ever like uh, being miscommunicate with her? Like
Yeah.
you ask her to buy vegetable, but then she buys something else.
Nah, I don't, the one who helped me is only help to clean the house. So I don't, the one who buy vegetables always me or my husband. So we don't have problem with that. But sometimes like, okay, in here I separate the trash. So like
Oh
the
yes.
organic with the plastic and paper, I separate all.
Mhm.
So sometimes like she put everything's into one after
Uh,
I separate everything. So yeah, it's sometimes miscommunication in that. So but yeah, uh, fortunately her
yes.
husband can speak English. So if we need like something to say like longer one, we ask him, we tell him, and he will tell her about it.
So there are a lot of satellite. Like you want to tell
Yes.
her, then you have to tell her husband.
Yes. But for daily things, I just like show things like how this is how I like to put my stuff, and I just show things around.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So more
Well,
more
I
body
think,
language.
or but yeah, as usual, when we're the first 3 months in the States, like we totally cannot understand what people say. Yeah, we do body language, and that's enough.
Yeah.
uh, well, Rethia, uh, actually, how long have you been in India until now?
This is my 5th year.
Oh,
So by the end of this year, it was I complete my 5 years living in here.
so actually, how long do you plan to stay there? I know that your husband working in UN
Mhm.
as a doctor. So how long he will be there?
uh there's no things that say like I will be stay in here like how long, definitely in definite time, but it's depend if he got work in other places, and then we will move again.
Oh, it means another country.
Yeah, probably, let's
Oh,
see.
okay. Well, wow. It's like a surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
5 years that you will be somewhere else.
Yes.
Uh, do you like uh your position to be like that? I mean, like people usually who stay all their life in one place, they would like to plan, they like to know what they would have in the future, what kind of house they want, or yeah, they want to plan a lot of things. Like this is like something factor X that actually you can move like suddenly to another countries because of your husband's work. So how do you feel about it?
How I feel, uh, hmm, how do I say? As long as I am with him, and then
Uh-huh. Oh,
wherever we live, that's fine.
that's so
That's
sweet.
just a new challenge.
That's so sweet. That's a good answer. Okay. So actually, I have some photos from your album. So I know this is all of these are these all in India?
Yes, this is all in India.
Oh, this is all in
So
India. Okay.
yes,
So this is
uh,
Indian's chapter, yeah. There is no photo from Berlin or others, yeah.
no. This is all India. It's been quite hard to pick the photo, but I hope it's quite representative. Represent India.
Okay.
So the picture on the right, the big one, it was when I visit Varanasi. Varanasi is a city. It's an
Mhm.
old city. It was in the by the Ganga River. So
Yes.
like in the morning they have, in the morning and in the afternoon
Yeah.
during or sunrise and sunset, they have a ritual called arti. So this picture was taken in the morning arti. It was they like pray the way they pray
Yeah.
in the like in the side of the Ganga River.
Mm-hmm.
And on the left top, it
Yes.
was it it's a city called Shimla. It was in it's a bit up north.
Mm-hmm.
And this city was used when this was like a not government. It's a, yeah, it's a government place for British when British was in India.
Yes.
That time it
During
was like
British occupation.
in, yeah, and during the summer they will move to Shimla because in this in India the weather was a little bit extreme. So
Um,
when it's winter it was like quite cold. Even in up north they have a snow. In the
uh-huh.
higher places they got snow, but when the summer come it was like really hot. It's sometimes up to like 50. So
Oh yeah.
during that time, like the British government, they like move the what the
They have like summer house
not
in
not a summer house. It's a, they use, what you call it, and then I forgot the name. uh Kota
villa.
pemerintahan. No.
Oh, okay.
It's
Uh,
like pusat pemerintahannya.
oh, it's like Nusantara.
What's it? Yeah, it's like that. So they move to that place during the summer. So it's the weather, it's will be like a little bit colder, not
I see.
too hot.
But
And meanwhile, in the bottom one, the picture, it was a Ganga River in yeah, that's Bagase, its capital. That's right. It was
I
like
see.
capital, not really capital, yeah, but they moved the government thing they doing there. So they like avoiding the hot. So the bottom one is Ganga River in Rishikesh. Rishikesh, it was like 4 hours up north from New Delhi.
Mhm.
So there's the, it's not too cold, but it's not uh, too hot there. It was nice there.
I see.
And the Ganga River there, it was a lot
Cleaner.
uh, cleaner rather than the one in Varanasi, because Varanasi is more like already in the
City.
end of the
At the
river.
end. Yes. How about this one?
Okay.
I actually assume this is not all India because I saw snow. I thought India doesn't have snow, but
That's
just
that's
So
why
it's-
I put this picture in
so it's a new knowledge. Actually, it's a new knowledge for me. Thank you for telling us this, that in India they have snow. So where is it?
Yes, this one is in Auli. The one with the snow is in Auli. It was in January 2000 last year, 2022. Uh, uh, this is in the like ski resort. So there's a ski resort during the winter,
Mhm.
and it was snow. This one, like the view, like in front of me, like
Mhm.
this one. So if what I see across, it was the Nanda Devi peak. If you know that Himalayan mountain, they have like several peak, and Nanda Devi is the one that in India. It's this one is a
It's the one.
borderline with Nepal.
Okay. The one in Nepal is Everest. Yeah. No,
Yeah, the highest one is Everest. But
Everest.
so they have a few peaks, and this area is in the national for
In the border
Nanda
of
Devi.
India.
Yes, this is this is close to Nepal border. And
And this one I recognize. This is Taj Mahal, right?
yes, that's the one in the bottom, the white one. It was Taj Mahal, and the one next to it, it was in Jaipur. It was then I forget the name. Wait a minute, let me think about it. And the one up with the golden thing, it was in Amritsar. It was like a golden temple there.
And
Hawa Mahal, the one in the bottom,
uh-huh.
it was Hawa Mahal. Hawa
Hawa
Mahal is,
Mahal.
yes,
Hawanya mahal.
yes. Hawa is mean like
What is Hawa?
air. Mahal is like
Air.
like a castle, like a what?
Oh, mahal means like a castle or a big building. Like
Yes, yes. It's like that. So
yeah.
this is Hawa Mahal, because this picture, they have a lot of window. So, and back then they use it to like for the princesses, they if they want to see like parade or they want to see the city, they will stay seeing from there.
From the windows, yeah, from the balcony. It's like a balcony, yeah. Like
No,
a
it's just a window.
it's a window. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And the one with the park, I just want to show that even like in here in Delhi, it's a lot of park, and it was nice. Like a big park, and what Indonesia have a big mall, and then in here they have a big park.
So are you saying that we
In
don't
here it's greener than Jakarta.
we don't have as much park as in India?
Yes, but
How about the one in the water?
the water, it's a golden temple in Amritsar.
Oh, Golden Temple. It's a temple, right?
It's a temple.
So how about this one? It looks like a ruin. Is it?
Yes,
In India?
the ruin is actually was a mosque, maybe the first mosque in New Delhi. So it was it called the complex called Kutub Minar. So Minar is like a minaret, like a tower. Like
Mhm.
in mosque, they have a tower. So
Mhm.
they have a big tower for that, and
Mhm.
that the ruin is usually used to be, it was a mosque.
I see. How
It
about
was maybe it's almost like 900 years old
uh-huh.
tower. The tower is about 900 years old.
Quite old? Yeah. Maybe the
Yes.
tower is like the tower for Azan, and then
Yes, yes, yes.
right.
Yeah.
How about the
The
picture at
next to it, it was a hotel. It was
uh-huh.
also in Shimla. It's a little bit out of town of Shimla. It was an old building. They make it into hotel now, and it was a nice hotel. So when you went inside, it was still, they still have they
Heritage?
yeah, it's like a heritage hotel.
I see. Is
So
it
it was nice.
spooky?
Huh?
Is it spooky? Is it spooky?
Spooky? No, I don't think about it.
In
don't
Indonesia,
don't
it's
think
always
don't
a
think
fashion, but
about it too much.
uh, Rethia, I think from here, I think this is like the uniqueness of being in online class that you bring us traveling virtually to India without we have to go there, uh, and also share some information and experience. But I think some of us are maybe planning to or wanting to go to India. Like, do you think what is the unique thing in India from your point of view?
The unique thing in India.
Yes.
Let's see. The things is like the weather. At first, the weather, because some people think India is like hot with the uh, what you call it, a desert or something like that. But
Yes.
actually, in here, they also have winter. So there's like a three season. So winter,
Mhm.
and they have a summer, of course, and
Mhm.
they have a monsoon. So there's
That's
a
unique, yeah.
rainy. Yeah, it's so like this time
Uh-huh.
around, it's like from end of July, from July to like September, it
Yes.
was a monsoon, so it was like raining quite a lot.
So monsoon is like a pancaroba,
No, monsoon, it's like rainy season, like that.
rainy season, yeah.
Yeah, so and like from winter to summer in like Europe or in USA or in Australia, they have like spring in between. But in
Yeah.
here, they just like turn off the AC. So after like really, really cold, and then turn into like really, really hot.
How how
So
that how
so
that
there's
happened?
no spring.
How that happened? Like
I
winter
don't
is
know, but
like
it's
very cold.
always like that.
Is it like, oh, okay, today is a lot of snow on the ground, and then tomorrow suddenly the snow is gone and it's very hot, like that?
Yeah, yeah. If there is snow, not that drastically, but for like me in New Delhi, like maybe in January you can around like 6 degrees Celsius, maybe
Mhm.
until like 17 or something. But by the March you can reach like 30 already.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Wow.
meanwhile,
Wow.
like in like Europe or something, like if you go there in spring, it was like still 18 to 20. It was
Yeah.
nice. But in here, so it's like hot, suddenly hot.
Oh, that's extreme, yeah.
Extremely.
I guess a lot of challenge, and then you mentioned that one of them are the weather. So for sure, if you want to visit India, do not ever think that they have the same weather like in Indonesia.
Yeah,
Suddenly
sure.
you can meet
Yeah.
winter and you have to
The best
match it,
time I
match your
think to
clothes.
visit India actually during winter time because it was a little bit cooler, so it's okay to like going out
Yes.
because when it's hot it can reach up to 50 degrees, so I think it's impossible for you just to walk outside in the noon. It's just like you like what the vaporize like
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 smoke
all the water
on
is like
your head. So I heard that that in India is the pollution and the traffic is bad. How bad is it? Is it like uh
bad
worse
bad.
than Jakarta or the same?
In New Delhi it was worse.
Oh, worse.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Um,
So if you like now in Jakarta, people say like, oh, the high pollution and it was the PM 2.5 around like 100 or 150 something.
mhm.
In India can reach up to 500.
I see.
Yes.
Wow, it's I think being there is not easy, like a lot of challenge. Like being in
Yes.
Jakarta is already a challenge. Maybe you already get used to that.
Just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, enjoy the
You never
moment.
know when like I move and whether I can come back here or
Yeah, exactly. Like this is like there is no others. Like your experience in India when you move to like other country, like to Berlin, like
and
it's
then I go experience there.
totally different. You cannot
Yes,
just repeat it, right?
yes, yes.
Well, very good. I think I know that being in different countries, meeting with like new people, new friends is not easy. And I guess you already give like some tips and then you prove yourself that you're happy and you already moved to a lot of countries and still counting, and you're looking forward to it, and I'm very glad. I'm very glad. So I think the amazing thing about online class, I have to like check up also the chat box.
Let's see.
Like millennials, yeah, I have to like multitasking. Check this one, check that one. Okay, so Vrindavan in Little Krishna. So I think from the beginning there are a lot of questions about Vrindavan. I know it's related to food or street food. Yeah, everybody loves food. So have you ever been to Vrindavan?
I've never been to Vrindavan
Is
before.
it in New Delhi?
No, it was in Uttar Pradesh, I think,
Uttar Pradesh.
if I'm not mistaken when I check on the Google map. Yes, it was
Okay.
Uttar Pradesh. It was like a 2.5 hour from New Delhi.
So, okay, guys. Too bad. Our conductor haven't been to that place. But after you mentioned about this place, I know that in her head, she's planning to visit this place. She will tell her husband to visit this place. Uh, okay, guys. Do you have any questions for Kak Rethia before we move on to our tradition to take pictures and then FGD? Okay. We have Nurmadiah, Bagas, Kak Gozian. Okay, I will start from Nurmadiah.
Thank you, Kak Popo,
Ladies
for the
first.
opportunity. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dia. I'm from Kendari, Southeast Sulawesi, and this is my first time at Britzone to join this meeting. I would
Welcome.
ask to Kak Rethia Syahril. My questions are, what's the biggest difference to be vegan in Indonesia and India? And the
Wow,
second one is, how they apply the method of study until they could be a pioneer of the invention and discoveries until they can be
successful.
going into it's like the Harvard University or the famous university in London. Thank you, Kak, for the opportunity.
Okay. Very good, yeah, very good questions. I know you think about this question so much, but I have to ask Kak Rethia. Kak Rethia, would you mind to answer this question about vegan? Like maybe you find any friends that doing vegan quite differently in India?
In India, some people in here, they believe they do vegetarian. They don't do, actually they don't do vegan. So a vegan is not many people do it, but people in here mostly like vegetarian. So in here they still eat like eggs or milk, like yogurt, because
Oh,
like yogurt is something that like I think every food they have a yogurt they call raita for I think they use it to help digestion because it's like there's a good bacteria in yogurt. So mostly when people say they're vegetarian, they still drink milk or eat cheese or something like that. Because
yes.
in here they also have like a tofu but made of milk. So it was cheese. It's called paneer. So
Mhm.
vegetarian also eat paneer.
Okay.
And some vegetarian I know, like a friend of my husband, they don't eat eggs for the vegetarian because they say, yeah, but they don't used to eat that, so they just don't eat it like that.
Okay.
But no vegan for and
Oh,
I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian. I eat everything.
for sure you cannot find cow meat, right?
Cow meat is not right now it was cannot be found, but before it was able, you can still find in like in old Delhi or something like that where it's close to the mosque, but now it's you cannot have a cow meat.
Yeah, yeah.
So but you can have a buffalo.
Kerbau. Oh.
Yes, cow sapi, buffalo, kerbau.
It's different, yeah, because I know that it's sacred animal, cow,
Uh,
right?
Actually, I don't know. It's not when we asked them. It was not. They say it was not like sacred. Yeah, it was sacred, but it's not because of their sacred.
So
They don't eat that because they think like because they still drink like milk from the cow, so they like compare it. It's like a mother. It's like your mother. So you
you
don't
don't kill the
eat.
mother because you
Yes,
need like the milk, etc.
yes, yes. It's more like that because in some area in India, like Kerala, if I'm not mistaken, they can have a cow meat like that.
That's also very good and new information because all this time I just know that they don't kill cows because it's sacred.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But
actually,
yeah, that's because it's always our question. Like
yeah.
my husband's friends in the office, some of them still eat cow because uh, we don't have cow in here, so we bring. I usually from Indonesia, I bring like already cooked, like dendeng or rendang. I brought from Indonesia, so some of his friend is still eating it.
I see, I see. So it's not really a big problem, yeah.
Yeah, it's depend on the people, so
I see.
it's personal thing, I think.
Thank you for answering for the question. I want to let Kak Rethia to answer your second question, Dia, and also Kak Bagas, Kak Aziza, and Kak Gozian. But I'm sorry because the limited time, I have to cut it short. We have to take pictures, and then after that, we go to FGD session. Otherwise, you don't have enough time to uh, uh, discuss with your facilitator. Okay, Karetia, we will take pictures together. Will be helped
Okay.
by our host, Kak Noi. Would you help us to take pictures?
Okay, we.
Noi, do you need a hand?
Yes.
Yeah,
Kak Noi.
sure.
Here.
Okay. So,
Thank you, Kak Dika. Thank you, Kak Noi.
I'm Pin Kakoko. Right. Okay. So everyone, please open your camera because I will take all our pictures together here, and it will be posted on our Instagram, which has 20,000K. Oh my God. Yes.
Make sure
So
you have the right face.
yeah, okay. Make sure it's your face, yeah. Okay. Okay, so here we have like two slides. So I don't know where you guys at, but please keep open your camera. So I will take a picture for the first slide. Just pause 3, 2, and 1. Another one, another slide. Just keep posing, guys, because I don't know where you guys at. So keep posing. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. All done. Kakako, back to you.
Thank you, Kak Dega. Okay, Kak Retia, this is the second session of our class today. I think everybody's waiting for this because we're going to go to breakout room, smaller room where everyone who could be shy can practice and can talk with our facilitator. So guys, enjoy your time with our facilitator. Make the best of your time. We have around 20 minutes, and I want you to go back to the main room, and then you will have to choose one representative. Okay? Enjoy your time at FGD room. See you.
Okay, I
Thank
will
you.
divide it you in.
Okay. All right.
Aku jawabin pertanyaan di ini dulu kali ya, yang ada di chat. Jadi mereka bisa baca.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Rethia, for the amazing presentation. I do really appreciate that. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Britzone. Welcome to Britzone class tonight. I truly appreciate your willingness to come to Britzone. I believe that you have given your efforts and everything. So I truly appreciate it once again. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Reza, and you can call me Reza, of course, and you can call me anything you want. That's totally okay. And yep, Am I audible, guys? Is my voice clear enough for you? Let me know.
Yes.
All
It's
right,
clear
thank
enough.
you very much, Kariski. So, yeah, I'm pleased to meet all of you. And to have more engageful conversation, I'd like to encourage each one of you to introduce yourselves so we will be able to know each other. I'd like to hear from Kariski. Hello, Kariski.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Kariski, please tell us your name, the place where you live in, and also one favorite city in the world.
Hello everyone. My name is Rizky Wirabrata. Just call me Rizky, and I live in Jakarta now, to be exact, and is East Jakarta. And if you ask me what is my favorite city, I cannot answer.
You cannot answer the
um,
question.
I can answer the question, and maybe it is what is it? Yeah, Singapore City, maybe,
Oh,
because
okay.
I've been there and it was very clean compared to
Mm.
our beloved Jakarta. Yeah, I think that's it because of the cleanliness.
All right. Thank you very much, Kariski. Nice to meet you. Yes, I mean, it's the difference is very significant when we compare the Singapore city and also Jakarta. As we already know, this lovely city has been the most polluted city in the world. So yeah, just hope for the best. Okay, thank you very much, Kariski. So I'd like to hear from Nidara. Hello, Kak Nidara. Are you with us now?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I can cut you because sometimes the connection here not really good. Can you repeat that again?
All right. So it's just, I mean, it's actually just the self-introduction session. So please tell us your name, the place where you live in, and what's your favorite city in the world? Just mention one.
Okay. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, you're fine. You're audible.
Okay. So hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nidara.
Okay.
So actually, I'm living in Tangerang right now, and actually originally come from Sumatra, which is North Sumatra, Nias Island, and I just moved in Tangerang since February, and actually I just really miss my home
Mm-hmm.
because Nias it's kind of like like still pure, and I mean like the pollution is not the air is really nice. I like Java, which is Jakarta,
Mm-hmm.
because I think in Jakarta also we can find a lot of opportunity for us and also our networking. But at the same time, I don't like the pollutions. I mean, like the air in here is not really good. And yeah, both side of my original place has the pro, which I mean like a positive side and also negative side. But still I actually really like this country. I mean like the Jakarta city, because
Okay.
it makes me struggle and also find a lot of friends. And yeah, I can meet you all because I'm in Jakarta, right? So that's
Mm.
why Jakarta is also one of my favorite place. I mean like one of my favorite city, which is I can find friends and enhance also my networking skills and um, find a lot of opportunity day in here.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay. All right
Thank
then.
you.
So it was actually interesting when you said I'm struggled to live in Jakarta, but it has been part of your journey. So thank you very much, Nidara. So okay,
Thank you.
I want to say once again for Kak Nidara, because you turn on the camera, and I also would like to encourage the rest of the people, of the participants, to turn on the camera so we can lift up the conversation. So please turn on the camera, guys. All right, so if you're able to turn on the camera, please turn on the camera. All right, so hi, Kabili.
Hello, good evening.
Okay, good evening. How is it going?
Been good, better
Good.
than ever. What?
All right, then. Good to know that. Kabili, please introduce yourself to everyone in this room.
So good evening, everyone. I am Kavili, Michi Kavili. So I'm from Philippines. So am I gonna answer the question you asked earlier?
Okay, what's your favorite city in the world?
Well, before I really love to see New York City, since it's
New
really,
York.
yeah, it's really a big city in the world, and you could tell that there are many celebrities from Philippines went there, have filmed there also. But now I think that New York City is a very dangerous city that like a tourist that would go there, since there's something like yeah, that's a dark secret about New York. Anyway, living there is expensive, and the cost of living there expensive. So now I think I'm gonna choose Australia, the Victoria, let's say. It's in that area there's this called Florida, but I don't know if it's Florida is a city, because some says it's not a city, it's just a country. Yeah, I don't know if it's a country, but I love there because they love animals. They take care of animals. They like more environmentalist people there, and they have this good environment, clean environment, and less crowded. And yeah, I love flowers there. There are many flowers, which we have many magnet that's from comes from my relative, like the magnet that you're gonna put on the refrigerator. See that? Yeah, like a souvenir one. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay. Well, I seemed a bit confused when I asked you your favorite city, but never mind. Let's move to Kanis. Hello, Kanis.
Hello.
Yeah, Kanis. It's fine if you aren't able to turn on the camera.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's just fine. Yep. So please, Kanis, introduce yourself and tell us your favorite city in the world.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Nisa, and maybe you can call me Nis because mostly my friend call me Nis. And I'm from Riau. I'm from Riau, but I'm originally from Sumatra. So talking about my favorite city in the world, I might choose Istanbul. I like that city. Yeah, Turkey, Istanbul city. So I like that city because there are a lot of historical background and historical place in there. And yeah, I just want to visit to know about the vibes of the Ottoman Empire, and also I want to see so many heritage and also heritage buildings especially, and also visit the museum there. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, that's actually very nice. As I mean, some people might have known it, but I think the Turkey is one of the oldest civilization on Earth, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, true.
All right. So, Kanis, regarding the material, if someone says India, what comes to your mind?
India.
Yep.
The first thing that immediately comes to my mind, maybe Bollywood, the actors
Okay.
and actors. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So,
That's it.
yeah. I mean, I think it dominates the film industry for the Bollywood. All right. I think I missed
Yeah.
someone. Okay. Thank you very much, Kanis. Halo, Kak Ferdian.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. Very good. Thank you.
All right. Good to know that. Before I ask you the question, let me guess. Your favorite city is London.
No,
Am I correct?
you're
All
wrong.
right. Okay, I'm wrong. So what is it?
Dublin in Ireland.
In Ireland.
Yeah, Dublin. Dublin is the capital city of Ireland. It is located in the west part of the west Ireland. It's quite close to Liverpool in the across the Irish Sea. So but yeah, I really like Dublin.
All right. So I think you haven't introduced yourself.
Okay.
Suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm Rethia. I'm a business English graduate from Bandung, and I now work as an interpreter and translator at one of the private universities in my city. So yeah, I think that's all.
All right. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Nice to meet you again.
Again, my
Yep.
pleasure.
All right. So, Kak Ferdi, you say that Dublin, right? The name?
Dublin.
Dublin. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever traveled to that city before?
No, but
No. So what made you interested in Dublin?
the way it all began was really intriguing. When I was in school, one of my friends came from Dublin in Ireland, and what really fascinated me was that by the way he spoke, particularly about the accent and the cultures he brought up when he presented his ideas in front of class. So he was talking about the famous bands that you might have known at the time. I think it's 2015. And he said, do you know the Cranberries, U2, the Script, and the course Westlife?
Script. Yeah, I know the Script.
All those kind of bands were from are from Ireland, and one of the thriving businesses in my country is that business. Music, literature, and poetry. Can you imagine that Ireland has been depending on those three major businesses to make them to become to become an advanced country. And I was really I was really influenced by that kind of culture. So I started finding out about what the country of Ireland exactly is, and I fell in love with the bands and also the cultures and how can they promote the traditional Irish instruments combined with pop rock musics. That is something new for the music industry. And I really want to go to the Temple Bar in Dublin. This is the place where tourists and the local peoples are gathering, talking about generations. They are having beers, and at the same time they're also watching the Irish music performance. So the situation becomes very intimate between peoples. There's no such gaps or like frontiers that I am a local and you are a foreigner, but we are gathering here talking about interesting things while listening to the music. Then I think it's very enchanting.
All right. Well, that was such a explanation, Kak Ferdian. Thank you very much. And I like to move to Nidara. Hello, Nidara. Are you with us right now? Well, apparently she's not. So, Kariski, yeah,
Yes.
what comes to your mind when you hear India?
What comes to my mind?
Yeah.
Actually, before the use of social media, every time people talked about India, what came to my mind was, Shahrukh Khan.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
So he was very famous back then, and I don't know about this nowadays, whether he's still famous or not. But that was the thing that came to my mind when I heard the word India. But right now, when I use so many social media accounts and then scroll up, scroll down until I find, some posts related to Indians, then actually it changed my mind actually. Yeah, so when,
It changed your perception about
changed my
India.
perception towards India. Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
In some areas and in some regions, maybe this might not happen, but social media has really changed our minds. And yeah, if you ask me what came to my mind when the first time I heard the word India, is like, so sorry, it's like, the slum area or the dirty food or something. Even you can read on the comment sections that someone posts, when you are in India, then yeah, so the street vendors used, hands to, let's say, to serve the food, or even to cook the
How they
food,
serve the
something
food.
like that. Yeah,
Especially the street foods.
Yeah, the street food. But one good thing is that you can still find so many historical buildings in India, and then you can see it is one of the oldest, how do I say this one?
Civilization,
Oldest
culture.
civilizations in the world. Yeah. So still great, especially the one in Agra, Taj Mahal. I still adore that building. So nothing comes close to Taj Mahal in my opinion. Yeah, related to
Indeed.
that. Yeah. That's it.
Indeed.
That's why.
Yep. But did you guys know that the official Indian government are planning to change the country's name to Bharat? Did you know that news?
Yeah, actually, I just read that one on Instagram, Bharat. So back then, it really reminds me of the series that I watched, is Journey to the West. Or in my opinion, it's like Bharat is not West Bharat, but Bharat is the India.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
maybe I don't know.
Kavili, what about you? Did you know that they're planning to change the country's name to Bharat? Do you have any idea about that?
I don't have. I never heard that because
Okay, I mean,
I don't have social media though.
you don't have social media.
I really use because the more I see, news there, I feel sad or feel mad or whatever. It kind of like I see things negatively. I don't know why.
All right. Wait, I think well, thank you very much, everyone. As we have limited time, I have to choose one representative for the representative session. After this, we have a representative session, which means that I have to choose one to represent what we have discussed. So, does anyone of you, are you guys interested being a representative before I choose you? Canis? What about you, Canis?
Maybe the other one. Not me. Sorry.
Okay, all right. So, Kariski, if I'm not mistaken, I chose you as my representative last week.
Yeah, maybe.
Am I correct?
You can pass the honor to someone else.
All right then. Kavili, you stop laughing, man. Girl. Okay, is that okay, Kavili?
Oh my god. Oh, there's no other option here. Is there no other option?
No. Oh, there. Okay, I mean, I've chosen you for that, so good luck for that. And
My God, wrapping up is kind of hard since this topic is like a storytelling though. And yeah, people here are talking what they see about
Okay.
India.
you can prepare for that. I mean, besides that, mention 3 countries that you want to visit
Oh,
and provide me
excluding,
the reason why.
excluding New York. Oh, well, I want to visit Iceland. Can I visit Iceland though?
Iceland?
Yeah, Iceland.
Yeah, you can.
Kind of expensive.
No, I mean, Iceland is full of grass, like green grass, but the Greenland is full of ice. It's the opposite, actually. Did you know that?
I don't
The
know
Greenland, the Greenland is full of ice, and the Iceland is full of green grass.
because I only know that Iceland is really a beautiful country though. It's it's enriched of nature.
Okay, Iceland. Then second one.
Yeah, the one that I mentioned earlier, the Florida.
The Florida, United States.
It's not the United States. It's in Australia. It's a
It's
place
Australia.
that
Okay.
flowers are blooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
What
beauty.
else?
That one.
Maybe I think include Jakarta.
Really? Are you sure about that?
I'm really curious about Jakarta though, because we have Priest here and he's from Jakarta.
Sorry, what? Could you repeat that again?
A priest. Yeah,
Alright.
he's from Jakarta though.
Okay. I mean, after all of the presentation about India, you didn't not mention India. At least.
Well, India is not bad. Actually, before I also like those people here who mentioned that they have this bad negative thought about India. But you know, I have met a lot of Indians and I felt really bad. I felt really guilty though because I'm stereotyping their race. And yeah, overall they're very talented. It's just that the government is corruption there.
Okay, bad people. I mean, that means that you have interacted with them.
Yeah, a lot. I have friends from India.
Okay.
But
cool. Okay. Kak Nidara, what about you, Kak? Have you talked to Indian people? And how do you think about them? Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Yep.
Hello. Okay, the question is, have you met an Indian people and how do you think about them?
Yeah, I mean, have you met, have you talked, have you interacted with them? Is it my connection?
Yeah. Because before because before I graduated from Medan, which is in Medan, a lot of Indian people there. Like there is the one area which is the community of Indian people there. Yes. Also, in our campus, there are some Indian races in there. I mean, like Indian people, and of course, actually, they are nice, and but they have a good accent, especially while they are speaking in English though. But even when they are speaking Indonesian, they have their dialect. But the people, I mean, like the Indian who are very long stay in Indonesia, probably they lose. Sometimes they lose their dialect. It seems like they are seems like us. And
we need more time.
Who say that?
We really need more time, guys. We really need more time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And
I think we've run out of time. So thank you very much, everyone on the main room. Hope that you can join the next, upcoming classes. So until then, see you again. Kawili, good luck for representative.
You know the question. You know the question, or you know the process. You know the complaints. We need more time.
We need more time. We need more money. We need more time.
Yeah, you know the complaint.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't even have like enough time to say goodbye to my group. So sorry, guys. Kak
I
Asdin
have.
and also Kak Widi. Yeah, Kak,
Yeah,
to you.
yeah. I forgot to say goodbye also in my breakout room.
This is funny. After getting back from the room, it's like you
belum.
like you're getting out from concentration camp. How was the discussion? If you want more time, it means that you enjoy it very much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long do you need more time?
3 hours
10
maybe.
minutes.
10 decades will be good.
1 minute.
Okay, I will give you solution. We have 3 meeting in a week, so try to be fair. There will be Tuesday and then Saturday. For sure, offline class, they have longer FGD session. Believe me. Okay, you can try that. Okay, now it's time for representative. So this time, I think everyone wants to be fair, right? Tonight we have attendance list quite a lot, almost 70 people on today's class, so it's a lot, and divided into 8 FGD rooms, so it's quite a lot of rooms, and I have to pick like 1 representative from each room. So it means you will be giving speech. Just tell a little bit. You don't have to tell everything about what your discussion. I give you a challenge, okay? In 60 seconds, which is 1 minute. Okay, so that's the challenge for today. You don't have 3 minutes, you don't have 5 minutes, you only have 1 minute just to tell about what you already discussed. So it's very easy. You don't have to write, you don't have to memorize anything. Just say what you want to say, the most important thing in your discussion. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, who wants to start first? Okay, Kak Rindi, facilitator Rindi.
Okay. Thank you,
How
Kak.
the discussion?
Yeah. It's enjoyable for from my group, and I will choose Kak Nurmadiah as a representative. Are you there, Kak Nurmadiah?
Okay, I'm here. Oh.
Okay, Dia, you only have 60 seconds from now.
Okay, I'll start. Thank you, Karindi and Coco, for the opportunity. For the 60 seconds from now, all of us, if we have a chance to live overseas, the country that we already choose are Turkey, New Zealand, some Islamic country, Indonesia, and also Madinah. And then what's the most interesting fact about India that we learn from this session? Because the most interested are the invention and innovation. There's some beautiful scene, and and also there's some unique place and interested some food in there. And question number 3, our favorite places in the world are Europe, Mecca, Medina, Malaysia, also Turkey. And the last question are we answer Turks, Germany, Arabic, and also Spain. I think that's all my presentation. Thank you.
Very good. 1 minute, I think like past several seconds, but very good time management. Okay, guys, I think you can do just like Dia. See, only in 1 minute you can actually tell a lot of things. Okay, so manage your time. Next, I will call Kak Reza. Kak Reza from the main room. I can hear the discussion was, I think, really getting really hot in the main room.
All right. Thank you very much, Kak Koko, for the opportunity. So in the main room, I've chosen someone which was Kabili from the Philippines. So Kabili, please, the time is yours.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. So I'm gonna be the representative of the group of Riza. So in our discussion earlier, many have mentioned that they love to visit some places there in divorce, but I think it varies for our interest. So I don't know those countries that some are mentioned because I'm not familiar with it. And yeah, but I choose but Kak Riza asked me to choose 3 countries, and maybe I'm gonna use them to discuss here right now. So yeah, first I choose Florida, and I choose Iceland, and I choose Jakarta. Yeah, because I haven't really have a plan to visit our countries since I'm still a student. But yeah, I really love nature, and yeah, fascinating things about environment. So I see those countries that it's really eco-friendly country. Yeah, people live there are really eco-friendly though. They love to keep their environment clean. So yeah, many my neighbors here have been there. So yeah, I think so. Another thing also to consider that if we're gonna travel abroad, we should also think our safety first. And yeah, thank you.
Very
All
good.
right. Thank you very much, Kabili.
Very good, Kabili, from all the way from Philippines. So are you in the Philippines right now?
Yes, I'm in the Philippines right now.
Great. We love to have you in our class. Hopefully we can meet again next week. Okay. Very good. I think from very good representation from Kabili, but the time management is a bit off. It's like almost 2 minutes. So okay, make it shorter, guys. Okay, now I think from Kak Dega. Kak Dega, who's your
So yeah, Kak Koko, I actually have like two person in my group, and that was Astrid and also Kak Widi, but I think Kak Astrid and Kak Widi has left, so I will give the chance to another group.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Dega, for facilitating today's class. Kak Fura.
Okay, Kak. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, in my Fasil group, in my FGD group, I have Kak Amanda, Kak Berlin, and also definitely Kak Dela. And I would like to choose our group representative, which is Kak Berlin. Please, Kak Berlin, time is yours.
Thank you, Mbak Fura. Good
Kak
evening,
Berlin, are you
everyone.
still there?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
here. Am I audible?
Yes, Kak.
Yes. Okay. Well, we had a good topics and discussion. We had in our FGD. But however, Mbak Fura or Kafura had internet connection issue. So the facilitator took by Mbak Dela. We discussed about which country we would like to choose to live. Most of us choose to live in European countries. No particular reasons, just really love the air, the culture, the peaceful in there, and so on. Secondly, we also discussed about which city we would like to choose to travel. Most of us, well, since we are Muslims, we choose Saudi or Mecca to go travel. Not only travel, but do umroh or do umroh for pray. And the last is what would we prefer, domestic travel or abroad? My personal answer was domestic travel, since I am a full-time worker. So it is a bit hard to get long days of leave just for travel. So my first bucket list is a domestic travel. That's all I think. Thank you.
Thank you, Berlin. Very good representation from Berlin's group. Thank you, Kak Dela and Kak Fura for facilitating. Yes. Okay, so for the time, a little bit more, like 30 minutes. So you can fix it for next time. But it's very good. It's very good. You have covered everything. Okay, next, I will call for Kak Guzian.
Yep, I'm here.
Yes. Who's your representative, Kak Guzian?
Okay, so in my break room, there are 3 people joining. We got Irin, we got Mrs. Husna, we got Mr. Abid. But the first timer is Irin, so I'm gonna choose her to represent my breakout room. Irin, you up?
Yeah, sure, but is it uh is it quiet enough? Can you hear my voice clearly, guys?
Yeah.
It's clear.
It's clear. It's
Oh,
clear.
okay.
Okay, time is yours. Share your thoughts about the discussion we just had.
Okay, evening everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. It is my first time here. So back in the breakout room, we were discussing about well, one thing that we think about when it comes to India, and Abi mentioned about the dance, mostly do by the actors in Bollywood movies, and then from Husna, she mentioned the street food, and then I mentioned like lately about the news from in India. I mentioned one word when it comes to India is violence, and then we also discussed about the countries that we want to visit, like countries in our bucket list. I mentioned the Palestine. Guys, I don't think. Can you hear my voice clearly?
It's still all right.
Okay. Tell
Yeah,
me more.
still.
I'm sorry. I mentioned the Palestine, and then wants to go to Dubai because of the, the city life. city lifestyle. And then Kak Abi wants to go to the UK, specifically Liverpool. And we also talk about the languages that we think are important. I mentioned Mandarin and Arabic because we saw a lot of signs in those languages in public places such as airports. And then Kaapi wants to learn Dutch and French. Okay, that's what we discussed in the breakout room.
Great. Very good time management, Irin. Thank you so much for representing from your group. Thank you also to Kak Guzian. Next, Kak Yasrib.
Yeah, right here.
From your
Hello.
group.
So I have a first timer, Kak Koko. So I will
Good.
choose him as our representative. Is Kak Bagas. Hello, Kak Bagas. Are you still here?
Welcome, Bagas.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, then there you go.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Bagas. Okay, it's my first time here. I wanna tell you about what we have discussed about. The first one about the country. I think everyone has their own dream place to go. It depends what you're gonna do there. Like me, I wanna go to UK because I wanna take my master's degree there. And the second one about India. I think everyone puts interest in India. Like me, I admire most about India because they strong identity, because people will notice them as an Indian, not Asian when they go abroad. And the last one is about another language that we should learn. For me, it's quite difficult to learn another language, but I used to learn Japanese language. So we should learn more about Japanese because we have to adapt about their technology, about their education system, about their government system. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. I give it back to Mr. Koko.
Wow, very good time management, Bagas. Exactly 1 minute. And see, like in 1 minute, you actually can talk a lot. Okay. So keep the time management well. Next, Kak Yiyin.
Okay. So thank you, Kak Koko. In our group, we have 4 members. So the representative of the group I will give to Kak Novia. Kak Novia, are you still here?
Yeah, Kariri.
Okay, Kak Novia.
Okay, good evening, everyone. In my group, we talk about the place that we want to go or live there. We have different places, yeah, all of us, sorry. Such as Kak Usa really want to go to Turkey. Kak Yin want to go to Australia. Kak Lutfi want to go to many countries, but he really want to still live in Indonesia. And also Kak Rizky, he want to go to USA because USA is nice city and have a lot of good university. And also for me, I really want to go to Scotland, especially in Edinburgh. Yeah, I really want to take my master degree there. I think Edinburgh is such a very beautiful city. It looks so warm and also calm. Yeah, I think it's all. I hope we all can go to our dream place as soon as we can. Thank you.
Very good. Exactly 60 seconds. Congratulations, dia. Sorry, Novia. Right? Okay. Are we still having another group from Kak Arif group?
Brian's group actually.
Yeah, Brian's group. Kak Arif take his place. Thank you, Kak Arif.
Sure. Fortunately, Brian is here already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think we can hear from the second Arif, the Kak Arif Abibi. You there? Hello.
Oh, the guy with the same name.
Okay. Halo Kak Koko, halo Kak Brian.
Halo, Arif.
Okay, in the last discussion, we were discussing about the life in India, and the discussion was conducted by Kak Brian as the facilitator. Also, some of the member or some of the participant in this class, me, Kak, and also Kak Arif at the same time with me, Kak Koni, Kak Dita, and also, oh, that's it, that's all. So the fact of what makes it interesting that most of us, actually all of us, didn't want to go India, to be honest, for to stay in India, but we have our own dream country or dream places to live in. Sometimes like something like Japan, Canada, Australia, or any other countries. Each of us has different or various reason behind that decision, but all of us sometimes want to go India, but only for vacation for 1 or 2 days and not for staying for a long time. That's it.
Very good. Exactly 60 seconds, 1 minute. Very good, Arif. Very good time management. Okay, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I think congratulations to some of you have some room for improvement. You can improve that next week. We're going to make it effective that you can talk mumbling about everything, especially when you're reporting, when you don't have time frame. So now try to remember that you only have 1 minute, so you have to be like very careful in your time management. Okay, choose your word wisely. Well, I would like to say thank you so much for our conductor today, from all the way from India, Kak Rethia. Yeah. Okay. Kak Rethia, would you give us a closing statement before we say goodbye?
Okay, thank you very much for inviting me to this class, and I hope you get to learn something. And I just would like to say, like, whatever you do, do it with your heart, so you can like enjoy your experience. And I hope wherever you want to go, it will come through, and sometimes in the next time, the next life, in the
Yes.
future. So hope the best for you all.
Thank you, Kak Rethia. Thank you so much for such an inspiring closing statement. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time, and I would like to see you everyone next week at the same time, and of course in other Bitzone's class. Okay, guys. For tonight, I'm saying goodbye. See
Thank
you
you,
next week.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you, guys.
See
Thank you,
you
Kak
on
Koko
Friday.
dan Kak
Thank you,
Rethia.
everyone. See you guys in other classes, and thank you also to YouTube.
Don't
Thank you.
forget to come to Saturday.
Bye bye,
Yeah.
YouTube.